I'm sorry, could you step out of the shot? Family only for this one. That's what the mother of the bride said to me, at my own son's wedding, while a photographer waited and 40 people watched, and I stood there in the garden of a house I had owned for 11 years, being asked to remove myself from a photograph, not because she didn't know who I was, but because she knew exactly who she'd decided I was. The groom's mother, the one who did some little job at the venue, a person of no importance who could be waved out of the frame without a thought. I didn't argue. I didn't announce myself. I didn't say the thing that would have ended it in one sentence. I just stepped back, off the flagstone path my father laid in 1971, out of the frame, and I let them take their picture without me. Everyone who knew, and a few people did know, standing at the edges of that garden, expected me to break. To say something, to pull rank, finally, after a lifetime of not pulling it. That's what you're supposed to do when you're humiliated in front of a crowd. You defend yourself. You correct the record. I didn't. Because I had learned, a long time before that afternoon, that the loudest thing a person can do is stay quiet in a room they own. And there was something coming at the end of that evening that no amount of arguing could have accomplished. Something I'd arranged weeks earlier, quietly, that was going to make every person in that garden understand exactly whose ground they were standing on. They just didn't know it yet. My name is Rosalind Calloway. Everyone calls me Roz. And to understand why I stepped out of that photo without a word, I have to take you back to a family that spent 40 years deciding I was the one who hadn't amounted to much, and to the afternoon they found out how wrong they'd been. Now, let me tell you about Halston House.